All trucks in the UK, the truck, the trailer and the load, cannot weigh more than 44 tonne. That's the law. So to go outside that law, we need a permit or a movement order which allows us to increase that weight. And that comes from the Special Types General Order of 2003, hence the title STGO. So STGO comes in 3 categories. Category 1 is up to 50 tonnes, Category 2 is up to 80 tonnes, and Category 3 is up to 150 tonnes, the truck, the trailer and the load. For Categories 1 or 2, that's up to 50 tonne and up to 80 tonne, we need to give 2 clear days working notice before we can use the movement order. And 2 clear days is always a bit of confusion in the industry. It's not 48 hours, it's not anything else other than 2 clear days. So what that looks like is if we put the movement order in on the Monday, Tuesday is clear day 1, Wednesday is clear day 2, Thursday we can actually move the machine. And for over 80 tonnes up to 150 tonnes, it's 5 clear days notice. Yeah, it doesn't include Saturdays, Sundays or bank holidays. It's only Monday to Friday working days. The clear notice is the key. So if you need a 50 tonne excavator for tomorrow morning, if I haven't already got a movement order in place, I can't move it until I've got the required movement order in place, which requires the 2 clear days working notice. So give us as much notice as you can if you think you're going to need a movement order, and obviously the exact address, not a rough address. I need the exact postcode or what 3 words so I can establish exactly the route where the truck's going from and where to with the load. Okay, so the top 4 offences for movement orders are no movement order, using an out-of-date movement order, not waiting for the 2 or 5 days clear notice, or using a movement order for a totally different machine. So you'll have a movement order for a 25 tonner, in fact you're moving a 50 tonne excavator or a crusher. So again, the movement order would not work for that. It's important our clients know about STGO because if the haulier moves without a movement order, they are breaking the law. And if the client has encouraged the haulier to move without the movement order, then they are also culpable in that the client has used, caused and permitted the haulier to ignore the law and do what they want. The reason why we have the permit is they check the route out to make sure we're not damaging any infrastructure, any bridges, any weak bridges that cover canals or railway lines, etc. And the lorry then has to, or the HGV has to follow that route exactly. So the penalty is significant. So if you're travelling and your truck, your trailer and your weight is 75 tonne, you haven't got a movement order or you're not using a movement order, you will then be fined for overweight of 44 tonnes, which therefore means you're going to court, you're going to get a substantial fine, and it will be in the tens of thousands. You will also be reported to the Traffic Commissioner. You may have to go and explain to the Traffic Commissioner why you had no movement order. And God forbid if the worst things happens, then anyone involved in the supply chain whose use calls are permitted will be dragged in as well as part of gathering the evidence. We obviously want our clients to be part of the compliance journey as well. So the earliest you can give us the information that you need a wide load or a heavy load moved, that gives us the time to get the movement order in, so all our ducks are in a row.